Oneness. Let's talk about this is part two of Ego, the ancient war, disguising itself as a gender war. Okay? Now, anything in this reality, in this third dimension, will use anything, I don't care what it is, person, place, or thing, to have you at odds with something, meaning that you're going to take a side because this is dealing with the law of duality. Not a law, but reality of duality in this third dimension. Okay? So, I talked about how this is an ancient war of man against female, female against man. A guy said this years ago, and he said, when you are arguing in your household, you are feeding low level entities because they will use anything. They will use anything. I don't care if it's your child. I don't care if it's your mate. I don't care, husband, wife, lover. They will use anything to feed on your negative energy. They feed on anger. Look at the movie Monsters Inc. You'll understand what I'm saying. Look at the movie Doctor Sleep. You'll understand what I'm saying. It's the energy source that's coming from you when you're angry. And if you look at it this way, you will stop arguing amongst each other because you realize this is a bigger war and it's using the thing that I love the most to go against me because it touches me in a place, in a space that's very personal. Okay? I said earlier, don't get into a mantra of saying men are no good. Men don't get in a mantra saying women ain't no good. Okay? We have to stop this war. We have to stop this friction that's feeding these monsters. Okay? I said in a video a while ago, I talked about Lovecraft Country, the show Lovecraft Country. And I said, understand your whole reality is made up of magic, warlock, witches. They will use anything to suck on your life force. Okay? I learned years ago the Vatican is kind of outdated now, where a lot of things happen to empty the Vatican out, but they still are secret organizations, groups that use statues, ancient relics to control the masses of the people that statue represented. I'm saying this to say the Pope used to do rituals in the Vatican on the statue of Isis because they know it would affect the people of ISIS. Okay? This is why people feel a certain way, don't know what's going on, because they are doing magic and spells against on statues, ancient relics. Okay? All these wars that you see are based on ancient relics, stargates. They're based on magic. Okay? And you think this is a normal life. This is a life filled with magic. And the number one thing they do is to break up relationships, couples, keep you at odds against each other because they know once you are unified, the game is over because you see your common enemy. And your common enemy is not human. Okay? And I know people think that that's strange, but why do you think they are putting out all these movies for years of us fighting against monsters? Because that's the real war. Okay? Once you understand this, you won't, of course, you're going to have disagreements with each other, but you won't do like this stereotypical blasting out, right? That everybody is no good. all women no good, no men, all men are no good, you will stop this mantra because you understand you're participating in their magic. You have to do the reverse now, and you have to say they are good men out here. They are good women out here, okay? And you will see how that will change your environment. It will change your frequency. I feel like I feel something behind me. Like something behind me watching this. I can literally feel the presence of something. Okay? So you must be true to yourself. Don't go for the game. Understand that all these wars are based on stargates. They're based on magic. They're based on controlling the people through magic. Okay? And they are wars. They are secret wars that are taking place even as we speak with magicians and warlocks and witches that are fighting this gender war where women are doing spells against men. Men are doing spells against women, lighting candles, whatever you want to call it, doing roots, love spells, all types of spells to control people as a puppet. If you watch the movie Sankofa, she wanted this man so bad, so she did this spell on him. Once she got him, she didn't want him because he was like a puppet. So that will not work at this time. It was a time and place for everything, but now is a time of truth, and it's a time for you to master yourself. So like I said in the previous video, why don't you take all that energy and go within yourself, find out what's triggering you, make peace with it, forgive yourself, and forgive whoever hurt you. So we don't have to continue to play this game to feed the monsters. When you hear a person say, well, you're a monster, trust me, I've seen them. There are real monsters out here. And the crazy thing about it is they get mad when you see them for who they are, what they are. Okay? So that's why I always give people movies like Adjustment Bureau, Lovecraft, Westworld, all these different movies and shows that I always give, because I want you to, Vanilla Sky is another one, but I want you to see things for what they are and stop participating in the illusion of this quote unquote normal life, mundane life, just paying bills and going to work and coming home and whatever. This is not the real world. That's the world to keep you under a spell. Mind wiping technology. It's so much going on behind the scenes, but it's happening ultimately for you to wake up, because once you get to that point where you're tired of being tired, you're tired of being controlled, you know it's more to life than what you're experiencing. This is what wakes you up. So even though they're doing all these negative things, they're actually like shooting themselves in the foot, because ultimately people will get pissed off, and especially the time we're in now. This is a time of truth. So everybody's waking up, even if they don't want to. So I'm just saying, focus on self, love thyself, know thyself, forgive, so we could end this ongoing war of genders, okay, of controlling each other like slaves. It's kind of like you go out of slavery, get out of slavery, and then even in your own house, you're a slave. One, either the man is being controlled, the woman is being controlled. No one is free, okay? So we must be powerful. One more thing. There's an episode on Lovecraft called I Am. In this episode, Hippolyta, she wanted to explore the universe. She wanted to be wherever she wanted to be. And she was talking to her husband in this episode. And she said, oh, I traveled here. I did this and I did that. Oh, I was so beautiful. I danced with Dorothy Dandridge. I did this. I did that. And he was like, I don't think it's Dorothy. I forget her name. But he was like, oh, but you came home to your husband. So she said, oh, so you wanted me to reduce myself down just to be your wife. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to be wherever I want to be. And this is the time we're in. We're not here to just to play roles and be the husband or the wife. We're here to be gods, goddesses. So now it's time to step into your power and be one with the cosmos that's inside of you. The thing that gave you, the triple darkness that you was engulfed in to become a human. Inside of the body is like the cosmos. Outside of the body is the cosmos, but we have to be at peace with both and understand this is where you come from. This is why they put the babies in the sky in Africa and show them the stars. Okay? So we must return to our cosmic self and stop this game, to stop feeding low-level entities to keep this dimension, this third dimension, on in its lowest form. I think those, what's named in the sky now, those I see these webs that are floating in the sky in the, around the trees. So I guess they put that back out. But anyway, doesn't matter what they do, because you are powerful. Nothing can stop you. And I just wanted to say this is part 2 of the ancient ego, the ancient war disguising itself as genders. So we got to look past this facade, this carnival, this illusion, and really be true to ourselves and master ourselves. All right, family. Love you. Love and light. Peace.